Welcome back to the GSMC Wrestling Laureate podcast, brought to you by the GSMC Sports Network. I'm your host, Eric Rodriguez, here every Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Pacific time, 11 p.m. Eastern time. I have all your cool wrestling factoids, all your cool wrestling storylines. So make sure you tune into the GSMC Sports Network. Superman, punch that like and subscribe button and follow the show and also the network at the GSMC Sports Network. Hit up that tips and donations link at the GSMCpodcast.net. And, rapidly running out of time as always. So let's move on into our men's power rankings. We're going to see how this all kind of unfolds here. All right, at number 10, I know this might seem like kind of like a fanboy kind of thing, but I love Uncle Howdy. I feel like the way he kind of made his debut in WWE, it was perfect. It was eerie. It was evil. It was very horror filmish. Felt like I was watching an episode of not episode. I feel like I was watching like a trailer to like the new Jeepers Creepers or to your favorite, horror movie kind of slasher film. And the way he came out, it was the White Six. They're going to do wonders. They've gotten a lot of scrutiny, a lot of hate online from people like Eric Bischoff, Vince Russo, also good old JR saying that this is not going to work. So I feel like with just that doubt already kind of lingering above the creative ideas of Triple H, Paul Levesque, and also The Rock, because I feel like The Rock, although, he's been the main part of TKO as a chairman, he knows a lot of people in the Hollywood kind of industry. There's no doubt in my mind. Maybe he kind of, got a couple of opinions from a couple of horror movie directors in the Hollywood scene. Hey, how can we make this guy, Uncle Howdy, into one of the most feared, respected, but also liked superstars on the WWE roster? And honestly, people loved him. People loved him. People loved the way he came out. Although you did see kind of Chad Gable like in the back, and you also saw like this guy with like blood splatter. Like seemed a little surreal. But honestly, at number 10, I have high hopes for Uncle Howdy. All right, so moving on. We at number 9, of course, I have my man Mark Briscoe, the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion. I don't, I think he might be a spot down only because he hasn't really been defending his championship at all, really on Ring of Honor. You've kind of see him more or less on AEW, in those 8-man tag team match, which is freaking awesome because Kyle O'Reilly makes like basically it worthwhile. It's like I will follow that man anywhere. Just the way he kind of cuts his promos. That's why you love Mark Briscoe. That's why he's so electric. That's why he's a champion. He's 1,010% a champion. He's honestly, in my opinion, has moved up from one of those champions that was like, you know what, Ring of Honor, yeah, it's all right, to like, dude, I want to watch this guy fight every single night if I had the chance. And that's something that, you got to respect about Mark Briscoe. So, yeah. At number 8, I have Trick Williams. I don't know if I said number 8. I think number 9. I think I said. At number 8, you have Trick Williams. Trick Williams is, been a fighting champion. He's been, absolutely killing it in terms of, WWE NXT. You kind of have him against Ethan Page. He can go against Javon Evans. He can go against Gallus, but you can't slow down this guy. You can't slow down Trick Williams. I feel like ultimately this is just like a huge push for his future within the WWE NXT. Obviously, on during the 25-man battle royal, you had Frankie Kazarian debut from TNA. You also saw Ethan Page not really lose the match, not really get eliminated. You saw Ethan Page defeat Javon Evans, so this might turn out to be like Javon Evans is hurt. He's hurt. Like he has a lot of problems within his abdominal area. Would be not shocking to have Javon Evans not medically cleared to fight against Trick Williams, the WWE NXT World Heavyweight Champion, at Heatwave, thus creating an open spot for Ethan Page. So definitely think that's, kind of like in the future, if I had, if I was putting on my hat, can predict the future. All right, at number 7, I have Moose. Moose, the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, continues to dominate. This guy can't lose with the help of the system. Of course, recently kind of had Dirty Dango help him out. But, he's defeated the best. He's defeated Nick Nemeth. He's defeated Matt Hardy. And although the Hardy brothers did get the best of him, And it's speculated that Jeff Hardy might be the next one to challenge Moose. But this guy's respected. This guy's respected. Definitely one of the best superstars on the TNA roster. So you gotta, gotta throw a little bit of respect and some flowers over there. At number 6 on the list, I have Logan Paul. Logan Paul has honestly earned my respect a crap ton. Recently he's been in and out of WWE because obviously he has his personal brand to kind of think about and kind of dictate and kind of run because it's this, it's his business. You know what I mean? Whatever happens after the WWE, this is all basically what you have. So you can't really fault him so much for not fully putting in his attention on WWE. But his attention is in on WWE. That's something that a lot of people like. Oh, this guy's a fake wrestler. Him and his brother, like they're YouTubers. So what? So what if they're on YouTube? So what if they, basically got to where they were from self, representation, from self, public relations, from self, bookings, from self, basically building up your brand on your own. And I feel like a lot of the haters from Logan Paul are people from the, that are like, I feel like I could have did that, but I never really, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's jealousy. I feel like it's mostly envy, but of course, that's my opinion, 1,010%. But Logan Paul, I love him as a WWE United States champion. Obviously, you had him say in an interview that he feels like the United States Championship should be defended more, and that's legible. That's legitimate. That's something that WWE fans would love. So, you got to respect Logan Paul. Like, got to respect the YouTuber. Um, at number 5, I have Kyle Fletcher. Kyle Fletcher, you saw Will Ospreay kind of on Dynamite, kind of having a little dispute, kind of having a little bit, kind of disregarding the Don Callis family. I feel like his successor is not going to be Roosh. It's not going to be Roosh. I feel like his successor will be Kyle Fletcher. Obviously, Will Ospreay was the former Ring of Honor World Television Champion. Kyle Fletcher has been absolutely dominant. There's no doubt in my mind he's going to fight Mark Briscoe, of course, in the future. But Kyle Fletcher, he has a very, very bright future ahead of him. Very, very bright. And with the Don Callis family needing a little bit of direction, with Will Ospreay is probably going to be excommunicated from the gang. I feel like Kyle Fletcher is going to be that perfect person. But that, of course, once again, that's just me. At number 4, I got Damian Priest. Damian Priest, I love Damian Priest, but once again, he still haven't really won any match by himself without the Judgment Day. So, it's I feel like his title reign, I feel like my respect for Damian Priest, much like I feel like the WWE universe's respect for Damian Priest is kind of like to be continued or to be announced, TBA, because he every single match he's fought, it's shown, in situations where he's going to lose. He's going to lose. And then obviously you have someone like Finn Balor get involved, Carlito, and, obviously then he retains his championship. So I'm not fully committed to Damian Priest. He's number 4 on my list, but yeah, honestly, he might be on a decline. At number 3, I got Swerve. Swerve's out. I got Swerve Strickland. The AEW World Heavyweight Champion has proved time and time again that he belongs where he is, that he's fought for every single moment, that he deserved, he deserved to beat Samoa Joe. He deserves all these good bookings. I want to see him defeat Will Ospreay to finally put that nail in the coffin as one of the people that, as one of the guys from the company that has the most respect, that, he's known nationwide, screw that. He's known worldwide, Will Ospreay, as one of the top talents in professional wrestling. I feel like to establish this Swerve Strickland character, you need him to beat Will Ospreay. But the way it's kind of turning out, Will Ospreay will probably lose at Forbidden Door. Obviously, this is my projection. We'll probably lose at Forbidden Door thanks to an interference from the Don Callis family. So, honestly, that's kind of the way I'm going. At number 2, I got Cody Rhodes, the WWE champion. Not really much. No, scratch that. I got Will Ospreay. I have Will Ospreay. We just got done talking about Will, the AEW International Champion. Bright future. I don't know how well he will hold the AEW World Heavyweight Championship, essentially, and eventually. But I just don't think it's now. I don't think it's now. Will Ospreay is impressive. Impressive as hell. One of the superstars I kind of looked at him. He was like, dude, who the hell is this guy talking to like Triple H? Like, who the hell is this guy? This guy backs up everything with his matches. Dave Meltzer, been around the WWE for a long time, professional wrestling. This guy has like 30 plus matches, like match of the year. So if you're in a match with Will Ospreay, automatically it's a huge, kind of step up. And lastly, of course, I have Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes once again proves why he's the man. He recently got sent through a table and has 2 broken ribs. I don't know if it's kayfabe or not, but I don't really think he's going to relinquish the title anytime soon. I don't think that's really much of a, you know, maybe no, no, I'm just kidding. I don't see that happening at all, actually. But I don't know. He's great. He's great. I can't. There's not really much to say. But Cody Rhodes is single-handedly carrying WWE on his back. So yeah. All right, guys. Our fifth and final segment. We're going to talk about my Memorial Monday. We're going to talk about Crash Holly. So without further ado, we're going to jump on into it. So hey, do not go anywhere.